episode, I was having some bitrate problems. Maybe potentially an outage with Twitch. I'm not exactly sure. But here I am, and I'm going to start. I hope that my change of bitrate has fixed some of the issues. If you need a recap of the rules, here they are. Basically, family only. We sell people. And I'm going to make a big shrine. That's about the... yeah. As for Klein, I think it's a Silverfang scenario is the command. I'm not sure. I changed it because now I'm running two things on Twitch. But, alright. So we left off. We were sowing crops because we definitely have a calorie shortage. And one thing I noticed at the start is I have some growing in stony soil. And I don't want them to bother sowing any crops in there. Jimmy tips some bits saying that this series truly is cursed. Hey, you know what? It could be. And cursed series are funny in their own way, I think. Alright, and then we will also grow some corn. Alright, there we go. Silverfang rules and scenario posted there. Dr. Zap asks about fantasy stuff. Yeah, possibly. I'm not going to say no to anything specific. It's entirely possible. So, a reminder. We are trading a bunch of knives for healer mech serum. We don't really have a good place for these knives, unfortunately. So, I am going to put them here for now. Alright, we'll do it. Important that weapons of melee knife go in there of normal quality, and I don't care about health. Alright, and then pets should be allowed in there, and they are, so that will work. I like how the pets are allowed in the deep water. Like, that is at all possible. So hello for everyone that is showing up now. The last episodes have been really about adding the new siblings to the tribe. And this episode hopefully will get some true and honest progress. It's been a little slow recently. That's mostly my fault, I'd have to say. The sluggish pace is because I'm trying to do too much at once. So we have a mission for a healer mech serum, which will be really, really good. That would allow us to save Yanshui, who is currently in the ancient cryosleep casket. We resurrected her because she was stomped to death by Muffalo, and she got res psychosis, despite the fact that her she was only, you know, rotten for moments. So my stream is saying that I'm dropping some frames, they're lagging. I don't really know if this is me or Twitch. It's kind of hard to say. I'd love to be able to troubleshoot it better, but I think the lag might be server side, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, Chief is cranking out them knives. Knives are pretty easy to make. I was joking about how it reminds me of Skyrim. What I can say is the 2 episodes I uploaded to YouTube today, I did not have trouble doing at all. So, if there is some sort of slowdown, it's not likely to be me. I'm not saying it's impossible, but... So who is the worst constructor? It is Day still? Alright. He's not even assigned to constructing. So let's get that done. We're still working on... This will be the area for words. Rad. Words. I gotta use my words. The stockpile. Oh boy. And what I'm going to do here is the same as I did on the other side, but because there isn't a really good line of sight on the sort of inner area, I'm not going to worry about making too many doors. Oh, the dogs are at it again. Bratwurst and Brewski. Mother is deep. Alright, you know what? I think let's remove the bridge here and here, just to keep it away from the shore. Just an aesthetic thing, and really nothing else. Alright, let's have me chug some coffee. Oh man, I wanted a bad granite shelf, but not that bad. Okay, I don't even know how many knives I have. Maybe the bill here will tell me. I have 18 apparently out of 30. That's not bad. Where do I have to go for this? The Brio? So it's the slightly further one. That's fine. It's still a day trip. Another thing to think about is a sleeping bag, bedroll, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to crank one of them out as well. So probably more than one. I don't know how heavy all of these knives will be, so we might need more than one. Alright, so this shelf was made by Day? Really? And it's good quality? That's extraordinarily hard to believe. I'll believe it, but it's hard to believe. Drink Psychite coffee? Yeah, sure. I would just call it more like a wake-up. Now, I actually drink my coffee pretty weak, truth be told. I don't really drink strong coffee. My puny esophagus can't handle it. Transhumanist frustrated, I hear you, buddy. What's the point of building around the lake? There's no point. It's purely aesthetic. I'd like to say that there's some sort of, reason to do it. It's just, I'll be able to shoot the people in the middle of the lake really effectively. So that would be the only reason to do it, I suppose. How many days do I have on this? 24 days? Jack Bauer would be very happy. I know that was 24 hours. Don't worry, I can count. Alright, I'm going to leave these doors open so we don't get hung up on them. For some reason or another, people aren't passing through the trap hallway. But, whatever. Alright. Hauling all this wood back. It doesn't help to chop down a forest if you're going to let the wood rot. And we have a new storage here. So this storage is to heat bedrooms. It looks actually, because we're heading into the summer, like I'm really not going to need so much heating here. I'm not actually using any mods. The tire mod loadout should be in the description of past episodes. Yeah, I don't know if there's an easy way without going to menu to show my mod loadout. Another thing I realized... Okay, yeah, we're going to have hops, but I don't have a brewery. And I must have... I almost have all the knives. I've gone through a considerable amount of the... steel that I had. It very quickly sort of disappeared on me. I believe I recruited someone that actually likes mining. Is that true? Animals are starving? Yes. In fact, everyone's going to be starving. So let's go ahead and do a big old hunt. Kill everything. Well, let's kill the big things first. And then work on the smaller things. Thank you, Angel. Having a family situation, so she's signing off. Well, I'll keep her pawn alive. This is her right here. Okay, animal starvation. With any luck, that's gonna... Oh, wow, they're really starving. Everyone is. I should have been hunting this whole time. So what I'm gonna do is let's queue up hunting. Wolf now has a gun. Klein has... not Leth. Okay, Wolf and Trek are both our hunters, primarily. So I'm going to have them take some Wake Up so we can feed ourselves. I was kind of paying attention to construction and not to the other extraordinarily important things to do. Sure. If you've got tips for hunting, go right ahead. I'm always good for some tips. That Mega Sloth will feed everyone for a bit. Yeah, you're right. It's... let's team hunt it. And now we have some regular starvation. I feel like some of the knives aren't being counted. Oh no, maybe they are. I should just caravan that, but we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Why is Wolf so much faster than Trek? They both should not have health problems. Pretty much all the mods that are installed right now are basically visual mods. There's not really anything that affects anything else. I think I do have faction control, but even then it's kind of a UI only. Temperature quests. Yeah, there's really no game mods. It's all UI mods. The approximate amount of meat amount 360, providing I butcher it with a good butcher. Alright, let's get Wolf to haul that one back, and Truck will head out to yet another target. Left's gonna chip in and help haul, and then Chief can get back to knife crafting. We only need 3 more. Angel was our cook, is our cook. Your needs are basically you need food. All right, let's go butcher quick. I'm still getting notifications that frames are dropping like mad, but I really do think it's server side. I don't, for 1 second, think it's me. Alright, so that will keep us fed. Checking the wildlife, there's more bucks and doe. We're just going to keep at them. Gonna make Jimmy do some work here. I know, he loathes work. I'm kidding. There's a buck. And we have wood stored right next to it, enough to fill the stove 3 times over. Alright, animals. I don't want you all to die, so I'm going to add the animals to be able to eat some meat. Some raw meat. Actually, it might actually be more... I'm not sure. I actually haven't done the math of whether it would be more economical for the animals to eat raw meat or cooked meals. Maybe cooked meals. I'm thinking that actually might be better. But I'm not 100% certain about that. I'm loose on the numbers. So a problem, or not a problem, but a barrier to construction, of course, is that I need a lot of wood to build anything. Everything is on bridges, which is expensive and time-consuming. So Deep here is extremely malnourished and unconscious as a result. It's already being rescued by one of the huskies, so I'm going to allow that to happen. War merchants are showing up. Cool. They're probably like, what manner of gunfire is that? Well, they wouldn't use the word gunfire. Wow, even the prisoner was getting fed. So checking the animals. Deep's a little unconscious, but I think... Who's assigned to doctoring? There. So who else is starving? They're all kind of low-key starving? I have meals. I have, like, food available to them, which is sort of the weird part. Angel, I'm going to wake you up and have you cook. And then my warden here is Zelda. She's up, so let's go talk to the war merchant. Item stash of plasteel and gold. One sleeping mechanoid in the area. Okay. I can get behind that. A sleeping mech is not terrible. Depends on the mech, I suppose. Okay, the trade here. I need to make most of my money through slavery, and these guys won't buy slaves, but given that I'm about to go on a slave run, I can definitely trade them some of this crap that is going to make me far less than one slave's amount. I think that's probably pretty fair. Okay, for animals, there is meat available for them to eat. They just need to eat it. I basically want to keep them away from the meals. But part of me thinks it might even be more efficient to just feed them the meals. Simple Meals 2. Where was Simple Meals 1? It's 1 now. Alright. Got some bits there. 3 hours, Pantheon, 0 issues, 20 minutes of Silverfang, dropping frames like it's hot. It really is cursed. It could be, man. I really don't know. I don't think it's me, just because I have no reason to think it would be me. I've had good internet all day long, but it could be. Oh, wow. Really? Was that absolutely necessary? A blight of this magnitude? I guess it is what I deserve, clustering all my plants together. This is another good reason for separation of plants, because this is a mega blight. Oops. And it's going to spread pretty aggressively because everyone's asleep. Alright, 0. Let's get 0. And who else cuts plants? Good. Wolf. Wolf can't take Wake Up, though. So, or, I mean, he could, but he runs the risk of overdose and addiction. My location is Mid-Atlantic East Coast. And hopefully not super... I don't know why I'd be lagging. Normally my connection's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to make food, simple meals up to 20, and then let the animals pick the rest of the meat. Alright, Mr. Zero, you are going to... Actually, you know what I could do? Let's see. I'm going to do a temp zone. And I'm going to restrict 0 to it. And then once Leth takes his drugs, I'm going to restrict Leth to it. And then I'm going to play whack-a-mole with this blight. Anytime it spreads, I'll clear it. It would be a little faster if I didn't allow sowing, but this is going pretty fast. Alright, blight's done. Restrictions lifted. Yeah, blight is a particularly nasty and kind of annoying event. But I kind of like nasty, annoying game mechanics, so I'm very much to blame in my love for blight. It can be pretty brutal. The rice is almost harvestable. If I'd have to harvest it early. I don't think I should have to. Howdy everybody in chat. I'm sorry about your the drop frames and the latency problems. I lowered the bitrate and seemingly have no ability to control any of that. It's a real bummer. Very annoying. But it's the threat of, you know, live video, I suppose. So what I'm working on right now is a stockroom over here. I think all the knives should be already done. Let me see. Yes, we have 31 out of 30. So, Chief, what are you working on? You are building a wall. I'm going to have Chief make some bedrolls. I'm not sure how many bedrolls I'm going to need. I don't know how heavy these are going to be. Wow, that's masterwork? Dang. How about you save the masterwork for, like, stuff that matters, dude? Alright, we'll make some wolf skin. I wonder what the, wow, there's even immunity gain for this bed here, because it's so good. Alright, gonna uninstall those. And Zelda's gonna have to escort. So Zelda, you're a really good shooter. What do I need to do? I need to crank out a great bow. And have Zelda equip it, and then go sell some people. Another thing I need to do. Day, are you a brawler? You are. Angel, it's gonna be you. You're in a good mood. For now. I want to get rid of some of the corpses. I don't think anyone needs to see them. So one way to do that would be to burn them up. How is he smithing on a smithy that has no fuel? I guess it's just a bow, but still. Oh, get out of there! For a moment, it looked like Zero was about to light himself on fire. How much immunity gain? Sorry, I'm confused. Okay, the great bow for Zelda is done. We probably want bows for other people, but let's get Zelda and Chun heading out with a bunch of knives. The only other issue I foresee is food will decay. But we'll see. Bedrolls. People. Chun and Zelda. And 6, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 31 knives. So we have one extra knife. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We'll take as much food until it rots. Choose the route. And head on out. I could have sent a dog or two. In fact, let's see. Animals. So I was going to keep the, what, females? Or males? Who am I keeping? I forget. Bratwurst. Added to the caravan. And yeah, deep. Oops. Added to the caravan. And all the puppies were male. Yeah. So we have to sell the females unless I want more dogs. Turkey self-tamed. That's cute. Wildlife. Let's go keep hunting. I don't really care what they shoot, just that they're shooting. As someone who went from a mattress on the floor to an actual bed, yeah, I've been there. Mattress on the floor. Not the most comfortable setup, that's for sure. Bed qualities matter. Alright, so Zelda should be running around collecting... Oh, there we go. Hypothetically, with a lot of knives? Yes. Zelda, 3 dozen knives is what I'll call her. At least trying to shoot all these teeny little rodents and the like are going to level up our ability. Oh, you know what? I need to kind of stop the whole knife thing now. I will make some extra great bows, though. Let's take a quick inventory. So, Chief needs one. Angel needs one. Jimmy needs one. Okay, so 3 bows, 3 people. A really crummy auto pistol is actually a phenomenal way to level up your shooting skill. So that's cool. Thanksgiving dinner did come to me. I actually went and probably butchered it though. Look at the calories are rough, man. All right, these rice plants will be done pretty soon though. I'm glad you all can't vote for like cold snaps. So Zelda is about a day away from Inyo Tranyo Crag. And I definitely made some extra knives that I didn't need, but oh well. I'm happy to be shooting a little bit of everyone. I still need some beds. We still have Klein, Jimmy, and Zelda in non-comfortable stuff. And I can hear them shooting like it's some sort of celebration out there. It's going to be one strangely shaped stockroom. But this is about the shape of it. And what I'm going to start to do is let's keep stuff... Well, it's not, I guess it's not a room yet. So we're going to wait for it to be a room. I like how a lot of people just lay out here on the dock. That is a very common occurrence I've seen so far. Just people hanging out, laying on that dock. Alright, so now we have all of the Huskies are able to haul. Zelda's quite happy. She must have slept on the nice bed. Wolf's leveling up and shooting. taking his transhumanist frustration out on, I don't know, little critters. Alright, we're gonna switch up some weapons here. Where's the other oh, there it is. Looking good. So this rice, about a day away from harvest. Some failing. Building those walls, but nothing too bad. Nothing that concerns me. More positive construction than negative. As far as the animals go, I don't believe I have any more starving animals. At least I'm not being warned of it. So, fulfill trade order. Yes. Trade. Ooh. Chun, why do you sell for nothing? Because, oh, you're missing a whole lot of body parts. Huh. Well, the issue is, I need to make most of my money through slavery, so I'm going to have to go without buying really anything for a long time until I sell another slave. Because, the books are not balanced at the moment. I thought I was going to get a little bit more for Chun. So, for an additional bedroom, even though Klein might say he doesn't need one, I believe we could put one here. Yeah, we could put one there. It'll be more annoying to heat, I think. I'll set it up like that. I'll actually destroy this and have 2 vents. Alright, this rice. I'm ready for this rice to be ready to grow. Because then we can stop making simple meals, which spoil, and start making delicious pemmican that will keep for the winter. Because really what I need to do is winter prep constantly. Alright, and then this will be the dimensions of my stockroom. If only I ate kidneys. Didn't I have a slave in the cryo sleep casket? No, I have Yanshui in there. Not slaves. I can keep my slaves in there. So once the slaves are fully healed, I can throw them in there. The problem with that, however, is once they come out, there is the problem of cryo sickness. So they'd have to get over the cryo sickness. Come on, let me click it. Stop fighting me. I hate when it does this. I'm just labeling it all. Not that I need to. Alright, that stockroom's coming together. This little marsh island. I don't know, it's looking pretty good to me. And somehow there are still trees to cut down. Crazy, I know. Where is my original wood stockpile? Thanks, Adcook, for the bits. Oh, it's here. Let's get rid of that. No, 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 no. Oh, man. I don't want random stuff in there. Just the wood. Beat me to the punch. Obviously, I don't want artifacts in there. That's a terrible place for artifacts. That can't even be a door. 'Cause it's gonna look like that. Problems. Yeah, this really does have to be a corridor. And not an actual door. So what I'll do is wooden doors here that just open and close real quick. And then I'm going to remove the roof here. The advantage of this is we'll get some outdoor needs met when we're moving around the base. I could extend the walls of this out as well to be flush with the water. Maybe I'll do that. I think we just straight up out of room for everything else. But alright, here comes the rice. So I'm going to suspend simple meals. Have I started sowing trees yet? No, I haven't. I've been busy chopping them down. I'm not doing my forestry correct. So Zelda's back. I have no idea where the heal mech serums are. Zelda, where'd you put them? I didn't sell them. So where'd you put them? Do I have like a random stockpile I'm not aware of? That's like off in the end of nowhere? I could check the colonist gear. One way I've always found that works well is tell them to dump it out. So I don't even care if I misspell it. But what I'm going to do is it is an item. It's heal mech serum. That way, wherever it is, it should be taken to this stockpile, and I'll be able to find it. Because someone is smuggling healer mech serum. Alternatively, I don't know. I could have stockpiles I just don't know about. That's entirely possible. All this beautiful, beautiful rice. Alright, so the plan here is to make 5... Let's do 10 fine meals, and then the rest... pemmican. And then we need like a food stocks area. Now, what gives, man? Where is my heal mech serum? I'll just do like a general stockpile here. Just to allow people to drop stuff. I don't know if it was me or not. Like, I'm really confused as to actually where did it go. Because Zelda seemingly doesn't have it. Yanshui has res psychosis, which you get from being resurrected. And, oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. That's a great spot for it. Alright, let's go and have... Actually, it makes more sense if Zero brings her back from the... I guess she's not literally dead, but sort of dead. Because Zero has already resurrected everyone once. Why not another time? So what happens is, if you immediately resurrect someone when they die, they have a 2% chance to get res psychosis, or dementia, or one more affliction that I'm blanking the name on. And then for every moment that passes up until, I believe, 5 or 8 days, what ends up happening is their chance goes up and up and up and up until they are all but... It goes up to like 80%, and then it tops out at 80%. Yeah, I already moved. Oh, wow, you guys must be so far in the past right now. Jeez, I feel bad for the lag. Living in the past. I already found it and put it away. Alright, so Zero is awake. So we are going to go wake up Yanshui. At least I see chat in real time. Alright, so Yanshui, I want you to go heal yourself. And then the other question is, should Leth regrow his leg? Or what other injuries do we have? Chief could regrow a leg. Oh, come on! Seriously, game? Okay, well that sucks. You'll see it in a second because I know you all are lagging. It just healed malnutrition. So I'm going to leave Yanshui up to basically get rid of the cryo sickness. And then once the cryo sickness is gone, I'll use the healer mech serum again. That's a bummer. I should have been patient. Oh well. Hey, Buckhead, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. If any of you guys have Twitch Prime and you don't have anyone subbed, there is some benefits to subbing, for sure. There's a private for subs only channel in Discord. I haven't, in truth, been using it all that often, but I will. And, yeah, the other benefits are characters named after you and stuff like that. So we have the beautiful stockroom almost all ready to go. Healer mech serum, I think, cures the first Hedith, which is like a condition at the top of the list. And in this case, it was malnutrition, which is super unfortunate and annoying. Alright, drug production just got researched. Carpet making won't matter at all, so let's do long blades. So we're just waiting on Yanshui to get... Okay, Yanshui is ready to use this, so I'm going to use it again. Alright, so she is no longer fatally dying. She's alive for once. And hopefully I keep her that way. At least I had two. Yes, if I didn't have two, she'd be right back into the pod. It only costs 15 knives per serum, so I'm okay with how that turned out. Maybe a little bummed, but mostly okay. So what I'm going to do is... I have no idea what this room should be. I could convert it to bedrooms, perhaps? Yeah, I could convert it to bedrooms. I think that's what I'm going to do. So for right now, they're all going to get a really crummy barracks, but then I'm going to convert that to bedrooms, and we'll have crafting close to the stockpile, because that makes the most sense. It does, in fact, well, okay, you guys are in the past, so I don't need to, you'll catch up. Alright, of course, I'm waking everyone up. Yan Shui, where were you even sleeping? On the floor? That's terrible. She a night owl? She must be a night owl. That's what's going on. I think I'm not going to have a dedicated prison. I'm going to... Oh, really? Seriously? I'm going to have individual cells just to keep the prisoners happier and more compliant. Alright, so the tailor, what I could do for now is just to put it in there. There's really no disadvantage to doing that. Game of and the statue. Alright, so now we've got potentially a bedroom here, which is great. So let's throw a marble door on it. And vents. This door is obviously going to have to move up a bit. These bedrooms are coming together. How do you botch making fire, Jimmy asks? I have no idea. Have to try real hard, I guess. So now it's about hauling everything to the stockroom. Let's just put... This is not our future crafting room. It's just temporary. Oh, yeah. Stonecutter has to go somewhere that supports heavy terrain. So... for now, because I'm not using the center, it's going to go here. Obviously, that's not a permanent solution. All right. And a marble door. That's a weird bedroom, but it'll work. It will work. Have I reset? No, her skills... Oh, true. Yeah, she's not set to do very much. So she's going to be cooking with Angel, hunting, growing, plant cutting, research. Thank you for the reminder, Elm Hedra, or Hedera, or however bad I'm going to botch your name. Alright, now it's all about putting stuff away. So I have a whole lot of stuff to put away. And let's see. We are going to want dressers for everyone. And we need to start hauling the wood as well. The pets at the moment don't have anywhere to be. So let's see. A spot for them. Does my kitchen need to be that big? Probably. And the reason I say probably, I need a lot of food. In fact, we're out again, and people are starving. What I'm going to do is a simple meal, simple meals after the pemmican that are just veg. Why am I trying that on Zelda? Angel, go do that. Yeah, I wonder how long the delay is. I'm, like, morbidly curious. It has been surprisingly peaceful, Jay Caster. Or Catster? Oof. I'm bad at names today. Because of all the unfortunate delays and nonsense that you all have been facing, I could definitely go a little bit longer today. Alright, clearly the person I wanted constructing them did not construct those. Alright, so I think day doesn't haul, right? No. Pretty soon we'll have enough hauling to actually have some wood on hand for stuff. Alright, making sure that Chief does the constructions here. Klein is getting a bed. And Zelda, I'm just, again, arbitrary. I don't know who's going to be last. I feel bad whoever becomes last. It's not like I'm purposely neglecting you or anything. Alright. Is this excellent? Yes, that is excellent. Alright, let's get some more dressers in. Everyone's going to have the same bedrooms. Okay. Getting built. Masterwork! Yay! That's what I like to see. For all the people that are helping to answer questions that are in the general chat, thank you for that. I really, really appreciate it. I think what I'll do for the heavy stuff, the stuff that can't be moved, is the delay is like 2 minutes, Jimmy said. Ouch. Feel bad. It's low-key obnoxious that there would be such a delay, but I can't really do much about it. Alright, this is going to be the room for the stonecutter. So we'll have an indoor benefit. Excellent. Masterwork. Chief is doing an awesome job here. Cranking out some fantastic constructions. If I have a massive raid and you can't see it live, I'll be very sad for you as well. So what I'm going to do here is move the torch so that we can use this as a spot. And then simple and fine. And let's fix this to simple and fine. And when we craft them, we're just going to actually bring them. Okay, looking good. It's looking a bit more like a colony, that's for sure. So this dresser is just good. I'm gonna say something like, boo, not cool. And then, someone... I guess I could turn this into a bedroom too. I could put a door to the rec room from the butchery to keep my pawns safer from the kill. In fact, what I'm going to do is this. I'll set it up like that so it's intentionally some partial walls and cover and whatnot. Now what I need is another harvest. Alright, Mr. Wolf, let's go move this. And why I need another harvest? Because we have meat, but nothing to cook it with. Alright, as for a research room, guess we could research in here, right? It's a good place as any. It's kind of a thoroughfare. It gets a lot of foot traffic and therefore it gets a little dirty. But I want to break down this room here and get rid of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Why don't I have raids? That is the real question. I don't know why it's so peaceful. Then I'm also going to have to... I guess the good news is I've been given like a really weird amount of time to not be shot at and stabbed and attacked. But I don't know why I've been given this giant respite. It seems strange to me. Red Fox is hunting me for food. Hunting who? Shoe? Where? Well, unfortunately for this fox, Trek is like right here. Unfortunately for Shoe, the Red Fox is really close. And a Manhunter pack of Ibex. Oh, that's not an insignificant amount of Ibex either. Alright, so my pet died. And I got revenge. So that's good. What I'm going to do now is make sure that no one is significantly outside the base. Which they are not. We'll have a little eulogy for the puppy I lost. You googly. I don't know why I built this whole wall. I shouldn't have. Okay, so we need to get into combat. Alright, so what I will do is... Safe room is going to be up here now. It's safer than trying to tell them to go into a wall somehow. Let's move in the safe room. Everyone is going to get conscripted. And move on up. And Leth and Day are going to hold the door. And everyone else is going to be kung fu shooting. Or something like that. This isn't the final sort of layout, so I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. We certainly had a lot of opportunities to potentially shoot those guys, but not a lot of shots landed. So what I'm going to do is... We will brawl them. I'll give them a fight. I just want to stack my shooters over here. Oh, this door is, let's leave this door open. Alright, come on, Ibex. I'm giving you a free fight here. There we go. Killing all the Ibex right next to the butchery. That's the way to do it. Ta-da! Lots of meat. Alright, looks like simple meals. I was wrong, sorry. I'm gonna make you out of meat. Preferably not insect or human. And then... Looks like we have a lot of meat instead of, veg. That was not so bad. As far as the dog goes, yeah, I read you. I'm gonna bury him. I'll bury him where he died. Oh, assign... storage for animals. There we go. Shoe is now buried. So I won't be eating my dog. Last bedroom's about to be constructed. That's cool. That bit I'm excited about. So what we'll need is the dresser and... You know what? Is this excellent? Yeah, we don't even need a dresser. Forget the dresser. I lied. And Yan Shui, I guess it's your bed. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and remove roof. I do know I'm over time here, but as I said, given all the annoying Twitch lag, I'll give you some extra time here, because I feel bad. Might not be my fault, but I guess I could have tested beforehand. So, Yan Shui, the Twice Dead, I think is a good title. You guys are watching that fight now. Oh, that delay. It's too bad, I had to use my resources the way I did, the mech serum, because we could have ended up with a leg regrown. Animal zones, yes. Oh my god, you're talking to me from the past, and yet it still remains to be true that it is screwed up. So let's, in fact, fix the pet zones all over the place. let's see. I'm keeping them out of bedrooms so we can keep our bedrooms with a little less foot traffic. And we're then breaking down the old building. And soon we'll be out of, yeah, we'll be out of here. Let's see, I could even do it like this. That'd be really strange, but I'm gonna do it just so that I don't have any non-island. I know I just built that. But I'm pulling up stakes on the regular island. Yeah, I wanted to say, to mimic what IG says, thanks for hanging out. It's actually really, really cool. Alright, this here will be a door that stays open. And then we'll do it like this. Look at all this construction being worked on. Let's remove this bridge. The last vestige. And then put a door in there. The reason why I changed it around, if you're curious, setting up the way I did just now will allow us to have 3 meleeers against one of theirs, which is kind of a ideal scenario, right? And then what I'll do, I'm not going to bother roofing it off, I'm just going to keep it unroofed, but it's indoors, or it's not outdoors, just unroofed. The castle's looking nice, man. The castle's looking nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is just a minimum bridge around the edge here. One that allows us to traverse around. And we can expand to this castle as we see fit when we need it. I have no idea what this is out here. I think what I'll do is just I'm just gonna slap a granite door down because I really don't know what I'm doing with that. It does kind of look like a cancerous maple leaf. You're right. So let's see. I have a critically low amount of wood. I have allowed some of the wood to regrow. We are in the 3rd of summer. I'm going to say the word delay and then type it. And then you all can tell me how long it takes to figure out when you saw me type it versus now. And you're probably confused as to why am I saying the word delay. I think the stream is like catching up in real time. Klein asked me to say the word carrot. Okay, so these guys, we have a raid here. I'll say the word raid. They're going to prepare a while, so I'm going to not worry about them just yet. Actually, it just occurred to me, the only, or one of the mods that I'm running that does fundamentally change gameplay is the mod that allows me to delete raiders' weapons automatically. And apparently I'm delayed by around a minute. So I think I'm going to try to use the kill box now. In fact, as soon as they say that they're coming, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, they're coming. That was short. So to use the kill box, I need to close these, open that, send Leth and Day there. I'm going to give Trek and Wolf the good shooters. Who's the best shooters here? Trek, Wolf, Klein. Alright. I'm going to give them the golden spot for shot. Who's moving in? Oh, Zelda. As you can see, I'm not using any of my installable traps. Okay, they're jerks. That's annoying. I have to close that. Guess what? You're gonna die! Oh no, I left that door open. That's kind of problem. Let's go fix that problem real quick. Hey, Pistol Pete. Quit burning my fields. Alright, that's 2 down. They'll flee at 3. So I'm going to get a little bit more active and chase them down. Hey, Lenka. I know a Lenka. That name's familiar. And all 3 dead. Okay. Rissa and Davik. I might want to eventually wall off my farm. Yes, I agree with you. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I need to adjust home zones significantly. I haven't updated my home zone in a long time. So I'm going to do that right now because my crops are on fire. And then, of course, like, half of my base is not actually in a home zone. Which explains why all the filth was being built up. I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, it's really getting dirty here. And then, like, literally did nothing for a long, long time. Alright, Day. Go put out that fire. I'm not going to chase the rest down because I'm just going to assume they get away. Because they have a pretty far head start. Yeah, he was attacking the torch, which is a very, very strange thing to do. It's just a torch, dude. It's just a torch. Alright. So that raid was, weak, I think is the way to put it. I hope that the Crowsleep casket is saved. I'm not looking at it at the moment, but I'll check in on it. So it'd be a bummer to lose that. Yeah, it will be saved. Just going to be really hot in that room. Day's going to have to get burned out. Sasquatch makes the point of moving the heal route so it's not in the front lines. I plan on it. Or walling it up. Walling it up is also a pretty fair solution. Let's see. Production. I'm going to add some fermenting barrels. Probably don't need that many. And then I will stockpile hops. This will be my little brewery, I've just decided. So production, a brewery. And then this will be hops and wort. So that's plant matter hops. And I believe it's manufactured drugs, even as wort. No, it's just its own category. That is indeed a lot of beer. I'm a Bavarian. What can I say? Alright, so we're cleaning up around the corpses. The pets are hauling them to their own little food storage. I will team hunt the cougar and the grizzly bear. And then another thing I need to do is to store the beer somewhere the dogs can't get at it. So I'm going to put the beer put the drugs here and here. Day's been healed up, so I'm going to have Day do it. Klein, you are hunting squirrel? Okay. Cool. You've gotten 30% more of me today. Yeah, I guess you have. You're doing a little longer, just for all your benefit. You're suffering this terrible lag. Ooh, Thrumbo. So, if I want a Thrumbo, and I kind of do, not gonna lie, we have a lot of traps, and we have a really, really effective method to kite said Thrumbo. So, it's gonna stick around a little bit. You know, I don't think the Thrumbo's going to disappear immediately. So we'll get ready to hunt said Thrumbo soon. Trek, I don't want you doing that. I want Day doing this. I need Crummy. Crummy shelves. Oh, he finished it. Oh well. So this setting will be for tea, let's say. And this will be for beer. Cool. Then this area is going to be my Shrine to Grief. This right here is a nice place for the shrine, I'd say. Let's go make the brewery. Hello, Thrumbo. Why do I want crummy shelves? Bookhead asks, because shelves don't provide any benefit being nice. Material doesn't matter. Quality doesn't matter. If you look here, here is the beauty overlay. It does not matter how nice that shelf is. All it would do is add to room wealth. But I don't want to add room wealth through shelves. That's a kind of a weird way to add it to be nice. Okay, so the grizzly bear is chasing me down. So I'm going to... Chief, you're going to step out a moment. And Trek. And we're going to stop the grizzly from eating my pets. Because that's illegal. We've already lost some other pets. Oh yeah, Trek the Deadeye. Shot to the gut, shot to the liver. He's aiming for vital organs. I could use the bear meat. Wow, this bear is fast. He, like, booked it. This bear is acting like it's manhunted. Oh, it's finally manhunted. It was like running straight at me. It was kind of weird. Trek. I'm going to have you work on the traps. I think it's Thrumbo time, guys. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. So, if it's Thrumbo time, I'm going to have everyone get ready. Leth, you're going to be the human bait. I know you like that. Alright, Jimmy Neutron over here. Who don't I have? Chief, because he's hauling something a day. Alright, Trek. Down there, Chief. We'll put you in here. Where are you, Day? Trek, actually, I'm going to have crack the first shot. I missed. Hit, but not aggro. Come on, get mad at me. Was the unbearable pun the crack the first shot? Because that wasn't even really supposed to be a pun. Come on! I think Trek's shooting skill is just so high, he's managing to shoot the Thrumbo without aggro. This Thrumbo's gonna, like, die at this point. It's dying in 17 hours, and I haven't even done anything. Wow. Its, thick hide just deflected that shot. Alright, finally pissed it off. It's moving at 418, so slower than Trek. And Trek will move to Angel's spot. Angel's gonna move. I think it's gonna die to the traps. Come on. Open path right here. Don't crack my door. Don't you be doing that. Yo, quit it. Yeah, that's right. Alright. That was easy. Got myself a Thrumbo. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's how we hunt it as a tribe. The Thrumbo indeed was kiting Trek. It was kind of funny, kind of annoying. Alright, let's construct the brewery so that my brewers can brew. And I'll make at least one fermenting barrel. Alright, looks like we are going to be able to make a lot of beer soon. I'm sure Chief... Oh, geez. Chief really does need to sleep. I kept him up a little late, but that's alright. He's still good. Still has sanity. And I would say I would agree with Klein here. Now is right around a good stopping point. We have just butchered a Thrumbo. We have made our Canadian base. I think you can probably tell why I call it the Canadian base. And yeah, I'm going to have to catch you all on Thursday, I suppose. Really hoping that I don't have extreme Twitch lag. In fact, I'm really curious how this will look as video to be uploaded. In either case, thank you everyone that subscribed and tipped bits and all that jazz. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to stick around and chat with all of you for a bit after this ends. So adios, everybody.